Hey guys, Allie here. Welcome to episode 54 of Controller Nation Weekly for the week of August 5th. Codemasters is going to add a new entry into the Grid series. Grid 2 is set to launch in 2013. Starting September 5th, you will be able to buy more than just games on Steam. The digital service will be adding creativity and productivity software. Speaking of Valve, the guys at ValveTime.net have uncovered some references in the Source filmmaker to the yet unannounced Source 2 engine. Now for some Ouya news. First off, EV small, like teacup puppy small. Besides its size, it has gotten some support, this time from Namco. So no specific games have been stated, but Namco has asked fans via their Facebook page which Namco games they would like to see on the platform. And if all of this Ouya talk intrigues you and you missed your chance to get one during their Kickstarter, pre-orders are available at their site, ouya.tv. In a recent interview from The Verge with Windows GM Brian Hall, he made a reference to what people are claiming is the next Xbox, which has forced Microsoft to do a little bit of backpedaling, claiming that Hall wasn't referencing a new Xbox, but the fall update, as well as their new line of phones and tablets. That's what we need more. And it wouldn't be a weekly without some THQ news, although this time it's not about how they're in the toilet, sort of. THQ is working on 4 secret projects, having made room for some by canceling Guillermo del Toro's Insane. And it wouldn't be THQ news without something dealing with their financials. This time they managed to beat all expectations and made $38 million for the first financial quarter of 2013, but still reported a loss of $23 million. Ouch. The popular Arma 2 mod DayZ is becoming its own standalone title. The title will have fast iterations and a community alpha at a heavily discounted price. If you aren't sure which console you should get Assassin's Creed 3 for, the PlayStation 3 version is going to add 1 hour of additional content, which should make your decision a little easier. Speaking of PlayStation 3, God of War and Infamous are getting collections, which will be available on August 28th for $40 each. Jace Hall has been engaging fans' reactions to the possibility of a Blood remake. The potential project would be bootstrapped by Jace, as it is a labor of love. If you would like to add your 2 cents, a link to the post at the postmortem where you can join the conversation can be found in the description. The multiplayer for Bioshock Infinite has been cut following the departure of key staffers including Director of Product Development Tim Gerritsen and Art Director Nate Wells. Bye-bye. If you are a Battle.net user, it's time to change your password as Battle.net was recently hacked. Blizzard assures us that the information gained is not enough to get control of any accounts. Right, sure. But you can never be too safe. Infinity Blade Dungeons, which was announced at GDC this year, is being developed by the newly founded Impossible Studios, which was formerly Epic Baltimore. 38 Studios assets are now the property of Rhode Island, which is currently looking to sell them and hopefully recoup some of that $75 million loan that 38 Studios defaulted on. I love the time we end the episode on studio closures. This week, we'll end it on studio openings. Epic Games is hiring at Impossible Studios that is made up of former Big Huge Games employees. Crytek is opening a new branch in Shanghai. Last bit of studio news is that Amazon is getting in on games, forming Amazon Game Studios, whose first project is a Facebook game and will be focusing on social games. So that'll end it for this episode. Be one of the cool kids and get social by liking our Facebook and following us on Twitter for updates and junk. If you haven't swung by ControllerNation.com recently, what are you doing? You should do yourself a favor and check out our articles from QuakeCon, including hands-on with Dishonored and Doom 3 BFG edition. Plus, you can read Mikey's hybrid review. And we'll see you here again next week. The popular Arma 2 mod. The popular Arma 2 mod. God damn! Arma. The popular Arma. Fuck.